Heading into the playoffs, Draymond Green gave the rest of the league a warning before signing off on his latest podcast. Oh, Draymond. Green said, quote, and by the way, before we get out of here, don't let us win another bleeping championship. Woo, big words. Shannon, are the Warriors going to be able to back Draymond up on this?
I don't think it's going to happen this year. So I'm just going to speak to this year. I don't know what's going to happen, Skip, next year, the year after that. Let's just speak to specifics about this year. I don't think it's happening this year. Not with 11-30 record at home. You have the third best record in the NBA on the road.
Yes.
You have the third best record on the at home.
Yes, you do.
But you went 11-30. Mm-hmm. That's fourth worst in the NBA.
Okay.
That's the worst road record by any defending NBA champ in the history. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about that, Draymond. Yes, I understand you got all your pieces back and you look good the last couple of games. You blew out Portland when they had Bill Walton playing and Lionel Hollins. Because I couldn't tell you, the only person I really knew was Shaedon Sharpe, and that's what I've heard him. But everybody
I like his last name.
Yeah, you know, that might be my little cool or something. Yeah. He got a good name. So they're not winning the championship this year. The teams are just too good. I don't believe they're coming out of the West. And if there's some, by hook or crook, some fortune, they do get out of the West, I don't believe they can beat Milwaukee or Boston this year in a 7-game series.
Okay.
So I don't think we're going to have to worry about that, Draymond, this year. I'm not talking about any other year. I'm talking about this year.
All right. Now we're back to Charles Barkley's point about can you flip the switch? Well, it applies to this team because nothing really changed at the trade deadline for Golden State.
No.
They are who they were.
Right.
They might get Andrew Wiggins back.
They got GP the second.
Back. Okay. All right. Got it. I keep trying to make a case for Sacramento. You and I both agree. Game one is so dangerous for Sacramento because all the pressure is on them because Golden State lost 30 road games.
Yes.
And everybody's saying, well, and yet, this is before the show. I don't know if this changed in the last hour or so, but Sacramento is a 1-point favorite in game one at home.
Okay. It's a start.
Okay, it's a start. But I'm going to remind everybody, let's flip the script.
Okay.
I just realized that Sacramento on the road went 25-16. That's the best road record in the West. That's the second best to Milwaukee in the whole league.
Wow.
Well, that's pretty great.
That is.
You got to give them credit for that.
Right.
Have they quite arrived yet, emotionally, psychologically, maturity-wise?
Well, we know why that road record, Skip, because in clutch situation, they're going to put the ball in De'Aaron Fox's hand. And more times than not, he's going to deliver.
What does he do to the Lakers at the crypt? It's like clockwork. Yeah, I mean, you just give it to that little man, and he just nails jumpers, like mid-range jumpers. He's unbelievably good. So I keep reading stories, blogs, analyses about does Sacramento have a chance? They're the 3 seed versus the 6 seed.
Right.
Like everything seems upside down.
You don't get the 3 seed on accident. It's too many games played. Over 82 games, you are what you are.
Mike Brown's a good basketball coach because I've seen him do it before. Maybe it's because he had LeBron James, but you know what?
He should be coach of the year, too.
Okay. Well, you could certainly make the case, and I would co-sign on that case. But the point is, who's number one in the NBA at offensive efficiency? Not Steph's team.
It's Sacramento. De'Aaron
Fox's team. They're number one in offensive efficiency. So, like you, I've been saying, yeah, but it's Golden State. Yeah, it scares me. If Golden State goes in there and embarrasses them in game one, would they get off to the wrong start? Because the pressure is so on the home team. They're saying the ticket prices are the highest ever.
Yeah. Okay,
well, they should be, because this is a big deal, because you got the defending champs in your building, and it's a little bit of a rivalry because it's not, what is it, like hour and a half drive?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of like you're almost your Northern California rivals.
Right.
Okay, so.
And they're in the basement just like our Southern California rivals.
They kind of are, but there was a while back there in those
early 2000s when they had Chris Webber
days. Yeah,
and Bibby.
They were upstairs, right? Yeah. Okay, so to me. Yeah, Draymond beating his chest, and every other night Steve Kerr is saying, I'm seeing championship medal for my team. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell because you can't lose 30 road games and flip that switch back. Yeah. Something has been wrong with Golden State, and you know and I know where it started. They fell to 17th in defensive efficiency. 17th? Okay, so you're the 17th best defense versus the first best offense. I got to say, Sacramento should be the superior team.
Skip, they allow almost 11 more points on the road than they do at home. That's the largest differential since the 2008-9 Jazz.
Yeah.
But Golden States have won 27 straight playoff series with at least one road playoff win.
Okay.
At least one.
Are you going to flip the switch?
So they're hoping. They said, look, all we got to do is get one, steal one.
I got it.
Can they do it? They just been.
I'm with you. No championship this year.
No.
I like the Kings, too, guys. They are scrappy. I think they're going to make a lot of noise in this postseason. All right, gentlemen, last night, Anthony Davis, did he look like he can bring the Lakers all the way? Ordered by name or number, and they'll do the rest. The Atlanta Hawks upsetting the Miami Heat last night, 116-105, thanks to 53 bench points and then another 25 from Trae Young. Atlanta, now the 7th seed, they will face off against the Celtics. This one was a big surprise to a lot of folks. Shannon, what do you think is the biggest reason the Hawks were able to pull off this upset?
Rebounds. Skip, what was the phrase Pat Riley coined? No rebounds, no rings.
He did.
The Heat couldn't buy a bucket, and they couldn't get a rebound. Rebound, 63-39, Atlanta's favor. Second chance points.
Say that again, 63-39?
Second chance points, 26-6, Atlanta. Paint points, 64-46, Atlanta. Block shots, 8-4, Atlanta. Bench scoring, 53-37, Atlanta. Kyle Lowry had to go out of his mind, or this thing would have been a 30, 40-point whitewash.
40, yeah, okay. I agree.
Capella dominated the game, Skip.
Look at his numbers.
He had 4 points and 21 rebounds.
He had 8 offensive rebounds.
He had 8 offensive rebounds. They had 6. The Heat had 6 as a team. And Skip, that was really the difference of the game. You look at Sadiq Bey, DeJounte Murray, Sadiq Bey with the trade deadline acquisition. Yep. They got Murray in the offseason.
Yep.
And it made them a lot better because it wasn't like Atlanta shot the ball. They shot 24% from the 3. They shot under 60% from the free throw line. But when you keep getting rebounds and you keep getting second chance points, Skip, well, it doesn't matter your field goal percentage because guess what? Clint Capella's just going to get the rebound and give you another opportunity to put points on the board. I mean, you need more from Gabe Benson. Tyler Hero's great. You need more from Strus. You know, you can't get 9 points out of your starter, Skip, and win the ball game. I thought Jimmy Butler played well. I thought Tyler Hero was sensational making shots. Kyle Lowry was phenomenal. He looked like the old Kyle Lowry, not an old Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, which he is.
He is. Yeah. And so, Skip, Atlanta wanted this game. They outplayed them. They got the 50-50 balls. 75% of those, you know, it's a 50% chance, but they got 75% of those balls. Atlanta, Skip, I mean, did you ever, even when the game, I think it got to like within 5 or maybe 7, I think the closest they got was 5, maybe 5. Yeah. I still didn't feel like the Heat, man, the Heat just go do something, they're going to come back and win this game. Mm-hmm. I just didn't feel like that. I mean, the Heat fans, they show up a little late, but they just never seem to be in the ball game.
No. Shannon Sharpe.